I made my bed. Ooh, looks cozy. What I have is a down throw blanket. This is like it's supposed to be like synthetic down, I guess. Sleeping bag. I'm just kind of letting it puff up. And then I just put like a flannel sheet over the mattress. Anyway, this is what it looks like inside. I have a light hanging right there. And then I put the jackery up there. Those are just my clothes in that bag. And then this is the bag that I had the sleeping bag in. Because I'll show you just one second. So I had that sleeping bag stored in our basement, like downstairs in our rec room, just hanging. And so it wouldn't get all squished. And for the life of me, I can't find the bag for it. I thought for sure I hung the bag with it, but apparently I did not do that. So I put it in just a waterproof bag that I had laying around. The other fun fact, I don't love heights. Yeah, so I've never really enjoyed heights. So climbing up and down the ladder into the tent is a bit of a struggle for me, but I just do it. The other thing that was a struggle for me was putting these like metal poles in for the sort of awning part. So they hook up into this corner and they go into a hole in the frame. But the thing is that when they're in the hole in the frame, they actually like go in on quite an angle and they end up sticking like way out there. And so you have to grab it and like bend it and flex it and get it into that hole, all while standing like way up high on this ladder. So for me, that is a huge struggle, but I just did it and try not to think about it. Yeah, so that's a thing. I will have to definitely get used to doing that. It's funny that I don't love heights. Like I remember as like a 16-year-old doing a high angle rescue course with my dad. Super fun. So thank you, Dad, for taking me on that course. It was kind of cool because he was a firefighter, and so I got to go with all the firefighters and do this high angle rescue course and literally pick firefighters off the side of a rock face. So we did lots of like climbing stuff, and then we built like a zip line at the ski hill, the local ski hill, and we shot down the zip line. So super fun. I am kind of adventurous that way, but I do not always love heights. Yeah. So another thing, I think I'm just gonna keep the rest of the little like awning pieces closed tonight. Hopefully it doesn't get too windy so that they're flapping around. I can reach out the side windows and just secure that corner piece that's like hanging right there. I can secure it, so I might do that. I just don't want to put them out because it's supposed to be like feel like -5 or -6 tonight, but be like -2. So that's a thing. I'm fairly used to sleeping in the cold, but I haven't slept in a tent in the cold for a long time. So I think keeping those clothes will keep me as warm as possible. So I got 2 bags of firewood and I am down to like 2 pieces of firewood. So I'm gonna use my Silky Pocket Boy and I'm gonna go cut that fallen tree. so freaking cool inside. This tree. I like that saw. And I know why cutting wood warms you twice. Yeah, so it warms you while you cut it, and then it warms you while you burn it. So that's awesome. I don't know if you can hear the coyotes. I hope you can hear the coyotes. The fire might be too loud. Anyway. It's so cool. I'm just gonna burn the last of this wood and then I'm gonna go up into the tent and get ready for bed. So I think I'm gonna go to the washroom. I brushed my teeth, did all that fun stuff. It's not dark yet. Like the sun is still kind of going down, but it's cold, a little bit cold. It's 6 degrees Celsius. Feels like 4. Pardon me. Feels like 4 according to the weather. So I think I'm just gonna go up top, and after I go to the washroom, I'm just gonna use the outhouse, and then I will go up there and try to get into some jammies and sort of get warm. My fire is dying down. That is the last of the wood. So yeah, I'm gonna take my down jacket. That's what's in that little gray bag right there. And I'm going to probably put that on tonight because I feel a little chilly. Packed my ladder just under the Jeep. Can you guys hear that? Oh, I hope that turns up on video. The coyotes are cackling in the background. Oh, that's so amazing. Okay, I'll get back with you in a minute when I get up to the tent. Okay, so I'm up here. It's actually warm when I close the window, like the door actually, sorry, the door. When I close it, it actually instantly felt warmer. But there's a few things that I noticed already that I'm going to try to do when I stay in here, and I'm going to show you what. So one thing is, I think I'm going to get like just a piece of canvas or something to use as like a little mat for my shoes. I know they make shoe bags and all that kind of jazz, but I don't need that. So I'm just gonna take a piece of canvas or something, because you can already see there's like dirt in here. The other thing is, I'm gonna have one pocket that I always use for all the stuff that has to come out of the tent. So for instance, my keys, I actually have a knife in there, and my headphones. So that way I won't end up closing them up when I fold up the tent. But here's a little view. So yeah, I think I'm going to try that. That way I know which pocket to always empty. Their other pockets shouldn't have anything in them. I don't think I need all these pockets. There's like 4, I think, so far that I found. Yeah, so that's my plan so far. Okay, I'm all tucked in. I'm in my synthetic down bag and my blanket on top, and I didn't even put the jacket on because I have my hood up just because I want to keep my head warm, but I didn't put my jacket on because honestly, I'm starting to feel warmer up here than I was down by the fire. So awesome. We'll see how warm it is overnight if I have to. Like, I have lots of stuff. I was gonna say downstairs. Oh my god. I have lots of stuff in the Jeep to be warm. Like, I have wool blankets and another sleeping bag, and I have a little heater if I need it, but I don't think I need it at all. Yeah. So I'm really excited. So I'm gonna call this a night, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. So last night, the tent, super comfortable. I'm like so impressed. Oh, I'm tired. I was up from like 2 to 3:30 just because I've been having trouble sleeping lately anyway, so my glasses are fogging up. Anyway, but I was freezing cold. Oh, I was so cold. It was -5, and this sleeping bag is like comfort rating, I think, is -5, which we all know that that's not reality. Anyway, I did have a down blanket that I stuffed inside the sleeping bag. So I had that on top originally, and I was like, this is crazy. So I stuffed it inside, and then I put my down jacket down around my feet. I mean, I had other stuff in the Jeep. I could have gone down and got it, but I was like already zipped in, and I thought, oh, I'll just power through. It was a little cold though, a little chilly. I probably should have brought like the heater up or something, but anyway. Other than that though, so good, so good. I really like it. So now I gotta get up and get going. Sorry, that's rude. I shouldn't yawn. Get up and get going and try to pack this thing away. I did it. 22 minutes for me to wrap it all up, including time to go get a Band-Aid. Yeah, I somehow cut my finger a little bit, so I was like, why is it sticky on my hand? Anyway, 22 minutes, that's way better. I'm getting faster and faster. So what did I say? I think it was 9 minutes to set it up, 22 minutes to fold it back. I just have trouble with the cover. It's really tight, I think because it's new, and getting the corners over is kind of hard. Like, I have to like really squeeze, and then getting the zipper to line up on the corners is also difficult. So work in progress, but way better, much improved. So I'm super excited. So I made my coffee, and I'm just cooking some eggs and cottage cheese. It's like my favorite breakfast. But of course it's too cold out this morning for my butane to light. So every once in a while I just like shut it off, flip it open, warm it up, and then continue on. There, now it's going. Not very strong though. Okay, I moved it inside, and now it's cooking perfectly. So yeah, that's my breakfast. It's a little freezing out today. My hands are cold. And yeah, you can see my breath, so it's a little chilly. But I'm gonna cook these eggs. I'm having my coffee, and then I'm gonna wrap up and head home. I think this trip was really good. I'm really impressed. I'm pretty happy about how everything went. Besides being freezing, but that's my own fault. I should have probably brought my warmer sleeping bag, or at least gotten out and gotten some warmer stuff out of the Jeep. Anyway, it's my own fault. So yeah, I'm gonna cook these eggs, I'm gonna eat them, and then we'll head home. Okay everybody, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. This will be the end of part 2. As you can see, my nose is red, a little cold, but I'm gonna drive home now. So thanks so much for joining my channel. I hope that wherever you are, you can get out and enjoy this beautiful world we live in. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.